The Hindenburg Research Report on the Adani Group, which triggered significant controversy, has now extended its allegations to involve Madhabi Puri Buch, the chairperson of SEBI, that is, Securities and Exchange Board of India. According to Hindenburg, Madhabi Puri Buch and her spouse allegedly held stakes in offshore funds that were purportedly linked to the Adani Group. Welcome to VAR India News Hour. The Hindenburg report, released in early 2023, leveled serious allegations against the Adani Group, one of India's largest conglomerates, accusing it of stock manipulation, accounting fraud, and other financial irregularities. The report claimed that the Adani Group had engaged in a complex web of shell companies and offshore entities to inflate its stock prices and obscure its debt levels. Hindenburg Research, known for its in-depth investigations into financial malpractices, claimed that Madhabi Puri Buch and her spouse had financial interests in offshore entities allegedly connected to the Adani Group. These entities are part of the broader web of offshore funds that the Adani Group has been accused of using for questionable financial activities, including market manipulation and money laundering. Shares of Adani Group firms fell by as much as 7%, resulting in a substantial loss of market value. Investors saw approximately rupees 53,000 crore erased from their portfolios as the combined market capitalization of 10 Adani stocks dropped to rupees 16.7 lakh crore. The allegation raises concerns about a potential conflict of interest given Buch's role as the head of SEBI, the regulatory body investigating the Adani Group. If proven true, it could imply that SEBI's investigation into the Adani Group might be compromised due to the personal financial interests of its chief. The claim that its chairperson has a personal financial connection to the group casts a shadow over the integrity of this investigation. The allegations have sparked a public outcry and prompted demands for an independent investigation into the matter. Politicians and activists have called for Buch to step down or recuse herself from any proceedings involving the Adani Group until the allegations are fully investigated. The allegations by Hindenburg Research against Madhavi Puri Buch and her spouse introduce a new dimension to the already contentious Adani Group investigation. The fallout from these claims is likely to continue, with potential implications for both the Adani Group and the broader Indian financial market. Let's look into today's headlines. Google announces opening of self-owned after-sales centers in India. Google has announced its plans to launch 3 self-owned walk-in centers in collaboration with F1 Info Solutions to offer after-sales support for its devices in India. Google has selected Delhi and Bengaluru as the locations for its maiden walk-in centers in the country that will be inaugurated today. The third center is planned for Mumbai, although it will not launch simultaneously with those in Delhi and Bengaluru. IT hardware import rules may get extended. The government is considering an extension of the import management systems for laptops and other IT hardware products beyond September 30th. The extension is aimed at providing stability and clarity to the industry amid a still developing domestic manufacturing ecosystem for these products. First introduced on November 1st, the import management system was designed to boost domestic production and reduce dependency on imports. Laptops, tablets, all-in-one personal computers, ultra-small form factor computers, and servers are on the import restriction list. Elastic automating SIEM data onboarding with automatic import. Elastic is accelerating the adoption of AI-driven security analytics by automating SIEM data onboarding with automatic import. This new feature automates the development of custom data integrations. With automatic import, Elastic Security now adds custom data sources faster than any competing security analytics solutions, facilitating broader visibility and easier SIEM implementation. Powered by the Elasticsearch AI platform, automatic import provides model agnostic access to harness the knowledge from large language models. Apple rolls out iOS 18.1 Developer Beta 2 with AI features. Apple has released the iOS 18.1 Beta 2 for developers following the initial release of a set of artificial intelligence features with the iOS 18.1 Beta. The new beta does not expand the suite of artificial intelligence features, but it brings forward features previously introduced in the standard iOS 18 beta cycle. Additionally, it introduces new regional English language support for Apple Intelligence. Huawei Tech working on new AI chip to challenge Nvidia. Amid US sanctions, Huawei Technologies is close to introducing a new chip for artificial intelligence used to challenge Nvidia in China. Nvidia's latest processor, Ascend 910C, is being tested by Chinese internet and telecom companies in recent weeks. The company has reportedly told potential clients that the chip is comparable to Nvidia's H100. US regulators last year put in place rules that stopped Nvidia from selling its advanced chips, including the H100, to Chinese customers, citing national security concerns. That's all for now. Wishing you a very happy Independence Day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.